Well, good morning to you. I hope you are well. I certainly am well. I call myself blessed and highly favored of the Lord. I pray that is your declaration for today. Hey, I'm going to talk to you today, just getting you aware of others. So today is kind of more about other people, which always makes our life better when we get beyond ourselves, beyond our own vision, beyond our own purpose, beyond our selfishness. We just become better and we make a difference in our society and those around us. So here's what I want to talk about. 4 people you will be with this week. The first person you're going to be with is the person needing hope. The Bible calls hope an anchor. Think about that. The Bible calls hope an anchor for your soul. Here's what Hebrews 6:19 actually says. It says that this hope we have is an anchor of the soul, a hope both sure and reliable, and one which enters within the veil, which means Jesus. Jesus is our hope, right? So listen, hope gives us stickability. You're going to run into somebody this week who's going to look like they don't have hope. You know what? Sometimes just paying attention to someone really does make a difference to the one we're paying attention to. So this week, as we go through our week, starting today, I want us to start looking around, and we have hope inside of us. We have encouragement inside of us. We have all of this to give away, and there's plenty of people to give it to. So, the story's told about, it's just really a research story about mice, and how mice, if they put them in a dark room and put them on the spindle, the running thing that they run on, I don't know what it's called, when they run on that thing, if the light is completely dark in the room, they will run so far. But if they put just a light in the corner, the mouse runs twice as far. Why? Because the light gives the mouse hope. Hope is a light. You and me are the light of the world. So who needs hope? The second person we're going to run into is the person who needs encouragement. People need to be encouraged. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. Romans 1:11. I long to see you so that I may impart to you some spiritual gift and make you strong, right? It makes you strong. That is, that you and I may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith. That we could be encouraged by each other's faith. How encouraging is that? Listen, we have an innate desire to be encouraged. I know that people need encouragement. Offer kind words. The Bible says, bear one another's burdens. Encouraging words matter. So here's the opportunity we have to encourage people whenever we have the chance and every time we have an opportunity. The next person that we're going to be with this week is the person needing a sense of recognition. The single person, the widow, the separated. Listen, a paycheck is not enough recognition. People you work with need recognition. A paycheck, I think recognition goes farther than a paycheck. Listen, some people have hard jobs. Some people have hard environments. Some people have hard home environments. Some people are living together, but they're not together. And people need encouragement. Some have hard seasons. Some have hard lives. Recognize these people. The greeter at the church, the nursery worker at the church, the grocery cart carrier at Walmart, the Walmart greeter, the waitress at the restaurant, your pastor, the dream center worker, the food worker, the first responder, the nurse and the doctor, the police officer, the fireman. We need to recognize and let people know that they're seen. Verbally recognize them. Send a text message. Send a personal letter. Maybe it's the neighbor next door. And make sure that people know you appreciate them, not for what they do for you, but just for who they are. And this, I'm speaking to myself right here. The person needing is, and then the next one is the person needing a sense of family. You're going to be with this person too. The person needing a sense of family. You're going to see them this week. The homeless guy you see weekly. I've often, and I do that, and Brian does it. We often just, the homeless guy we see weekly, we just stop and say hi. I've purposely picked up homeless guys and took them to lunch just to hear their story. I need to do that again. Prayer cards. Families are broken and hurting. Listen, we can't listen. There's so much to do. There's plenty of people that need hope. There's plenty of people that need encouragement. There's plenty of people that need a sense of recognition. There's plenty of people that need a sense of family. But you know what? We can do something, even if it's just to one person. Remind a person that God heals. Remind them. Tell them your story. My wife is so good at telling stories, and maybe too many, but she's good at telling stories, and she's good at telling stories to broken people, and she finds people who will listen. And you know what? There's plenty of people that need to listen to encouragement, to listen to the fact that they're vital and they're necessary, that they're appreciated. There's plenty of people that need hope. There's plenty of people out there. So here's the kicker. So you're going to receive the best of the deal, right? So it just feels good to do something good for others. We don't do it for that. It's rewarding but you know what? The Bible says when we do it for the Lord, you know what? We do it for the Lord, but you know what? The reward comes back to us every time, because God is not mocked. So this week, here's my encouragement. When you see the person needs hope, when you see the person needs encouragement, when you see the person needs recognized, and when you see the person that needs a sense of family, you know, sometimes people just need to hear somebody cares. You're really not alone. You feel alone and you think you're alone, but you're not alone. Hey, let's go out this week and let's focus on others, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I invite you to do it with me. A couple of more things. I haven't watched a Cowboy football game this year, but I'm going to watch one tomorrow night. So go Cowboys while I'm on this camera right now. And also, I want to thank you for being a part of the Daymaker family. I appreciate it so much. As you know, let me go get my cheat sheet. I don't have one. You know what? I don't have one. So all the cheat sheets are gone that I had printed in the first printing. We are getting some more printed this week. If you'd like to have one, let me know. I'm excited about what God is doing with Daymaker. The podcast is coming back again strong this week. Hey guys, listen, I'm going to push you to the podcast. So I'm going to do my Daymaker Monday, Tuesday, podcast Wednesday, because when I was doing that, you guys were downloading the podcast. So on Wednesday, fresh podcast. I'll put it up at midnight Wednesday night, so you'll have it on Wednesday morning in your email. And then Thursday, Friday, Daymaker right here on Facebook. So that's what we're going back to. That was the original plan. I got off of that, and then you guys watched Daymaker, and you stopped going to the podcast. So I will make those podcasts 10 to 15 minutes, not 20, if that helps. But you know what? We're going together and growing together. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for sharing this video. We went over 300 views several days last week. 13,000 views on YouTube last week. 13,000 views on YouTube last week. So let's go and let's let God do what God is doing. Big thanks to Chase and Susanna Claxton for their continued support. Big thanks to Longview Lights for being a sponsor to the podcast. Big thanks to all the partners. Thank you for buying cheat sheets. Thank you for buying resources, t-shirts, hoodies. You know what? It all makes a difference, and the gospel is going forth. You know what, guys? I don't hardly spend any of that money on myself. I haven't taken any money out of my ministry in over 12 months. So we're just keeping investing in it, keeping it going, and keeping things open. So God bless you. Looking forward to seeing you on Daymaker next time right here. I'll see you soon.